Welcome back on this channel, Bratans. Binance says users should withdraw USD as soon as possible, but surprisingly Bitcoin is holding still 26,500 even though we have so much FUD coming in. Banks are cutting off Binance access to US banking system, exchange says. Binance said its banking partners would pause their relationship with the exchange as soon as possible. But the most important thing what we have to watch is the BNB, the Binance native coin, and it's still holding $257 mark, and we don't want to see it breaking below $200, because in case we are breaking below $200, this is this support line. In case we are breaking this massive support line to the downside, we could expect that BNB would drop to the next support at around 381, because this is the next big support which is coming in. We don't want to see it. So it's not time right now to panic. How you can see the difference between FUD and real panic? Real panic is if you see the BNB, the native token, dropping at $38 or below the $200 mark. This is what we don't want to see. This is the same what we saw in FTX. FTX, as soon the FTT token goes to toilet, we knew the exchange will go bankrupt. But anyways, I don't expect that Binance go bankrupt, but hold your cryptocurrencies on a cold wallet. Let us go further through some news. Jobless claims increase more than expected to their highest since October 2021. The report comes less than a week ahead of the next Federal Reserve meeting. And this news is quite bullish, because this is exactly what the Fed wanted to do. They want to increase the interest rate to slow down the market. So if the jobless claims are increasing, it means they're breaking the economy. This is what they want. They're getting the money out of the economy. It's slowing down the economy, and then they can restart it. So the inflation is decreasing. And what is the expectation? On the 14th June, there will be a Fed meeting, and the expectation is that they will pause the interest rate. So the expectation is, or the forecast, that they will, at the 70% probability, pause the interest rates. Only 28% forecast is that they will interest rates by 0.25 or 0.50 basis points, 50 basis points. Next news, Eurozone enters recession after Germany, Ireland growth revision. And we see this is exactly what the US want to do. If you watch the video where we saw the Fed chairman Jerome Powell 2011 said the only thing how they can get money back into US system is through treasuries. And you know, recently they increased the debt ceiling. They increased the debt ceiling, but now they need money. They need more than 1 trillion within the next 4 to 3 weeks. How they get the money in? Either they crash the stock market so that the people run out of stocks into the safe treasuries, or they crash the Eurozone, so other economies, so that the people go out of the Euro stocks and go back into bonds. This is how the US can get money back, and it's perfectly working out. And now let's see this news is so crazy. World Bank sees major economies growing at much slower pace thanks to higher rate and banking stress. Thanks to higher rate. I mean, this is exactly what they want. The US is projected to grow 1.1%, and now watch, while the Euro area and Japan are projected to see GDP growth of less than 1% in 2023. And Japan and Eurozone are the biggest partners of US. And the crazy thing is, US is bullying them, so they shitting on their economy, that there's expectation that their economy is growing less than 1%, and they are already officially in a recession, while the US is still not officially in a recession, and they still are big partners with the US. For me, this is silly. This is ludicrous. So let us watch quickly through the Bitcoin price. So in the immediate short term, we see, or the midterm, we see we are still in this falling wedge, which is very bullish. And as long as we're not breaking 25,200, I still remain very bullish in the mid or immediate short term, because the technical price target of this falling wedge is the top of the wedge at around 30K, 31,000, right? So in my opinion, yes, this could be potentially for swing traders, not for day on hourly. There's for swing traders a long opportunity to slightly below 30K. It's a 13% pump opportunity with the stop loss below 24,800. Why below 24,800? Because at 24,800 we are getting a monthly support line. So what speaks also for the bullish momentum is that the dollar is further getting rejected from this red field. We got rejected 3 times, 1, 2, and right now it seems that we are getting third time rejected, and it seems the trend will continue, that the dollar will further dump to the downside. This is exactly what we want to see. If the dollar further dumps to the downside, Bitcoin will pump, and especially what we want to see breaking this support line at 100 points approximately. As soon as we're breaking this massive support line, we will see Bitcoin running heavily to the upside. Let us further watch. We're watching the total crypto market cap, and the total crypto market cap, yes, broke down, which is quite bearish, but it's still not 100% confirmed, because you see there's some consolidation going on, so it still could be a fake out to the downside. What I don't like is that the Gaussian channel is still red. You see it here. And if the Gaussian channel is red, it speaks for another big dump, like you see it here based on the past, like you see it here based on the past. However, we see that the trend has changed approximately here in December, January 2022, 2023 to the upside. So what it could be, that this red line, or this that the Gaussian channel turned red. We had the same based on the past, you see here, when it turned red. So it could be also some fake out, something like a fake out. Here turned also red and then immediately green, and we saw a massive further pump to the upside. I don't expect that this is the bull market, but it's obviously I'm expecting that this could be still a relief rally to the upside. But what is very, very concerning is that the MACD is crossing, the green line is crossing the red line, as you see it here, and this is what we don't want to see, because this is a death cross, and this usually indicates as soon as the red line crosses the green line to the downside, usually means we see further dump to the downside. And what we don't want to see, we don't want to see breaking, as I told you before, the monthly support line at 24,800, because then we could go down as low as 21,100. At 21,100, why? Because there's a CME gap coming, which should get closed. You see it here, the CME gap. If I'm watching here on the daily, it's still not closed. It's not a guarantee that it will be closed, but it's tend to be closed. So this is what we don't want to see. Ethereum Bitcoin chart, we still see bullish momentum. We're still above this support line, and we don't want to see Ethereum breaking this support line to the downside, because then this was a fake out. This is what we don't want to see. However, be also here very careful, because Ethereum is formed on the MACD also death cross. So the green line crossed the red line, and this is also what we don't want to see, because usually if they're crossing each other, we see further dump to the downside. When it's getting concerning, if we're breaking 1,100 approximately, because this would mean we broke this massive resistance line, which was resistance line, which turned to support line, broke to downside, then we can Ethereum expect go as low as $1,500, $1,450. But I mean, it's still good, because we can buy it very cheap back. I'm still in my Aave long position, bratans, because I'm expecting Aave is in a symmetrical triangle, and we perfectly retested here this support line. As you see, in my opinion, it's still a massive long opportunity. The technical price target, you measure always from the first touch point to the to the first low touch point, and technical price target, in case we are breaking here out, is here around $160. So this will be a long opportunity of over 170%, in my opinion. This is an amazing risk reward ratio. If we're jumping right now into a long and set our price target slightly below $160 and set our stop loss, we set even our stop loss below our previous low before the bull market 2022. So November 2022 we reached $24. So even if we set our stop loss at around $21, we have still a risk reward 2.66. If we have set our stop loss at around $25, we still have a risk reward ratio of 3.0, 2.99, right? So in my opinion, this is an amazing long opportunity. However, it's not a financial advice. On Bybit, you get at the moment $1,000 free long or short position. If you don't want to use your money, just make a registration. Link is down below, bratans. Let us watch the big picture, what is happening here with the coins, so which coins lost the most, so which are potential buy opportunities. So we see in the last 7 days, SUI dropped heavily, 20%, so this could be a potential buying opportunity. I bought some SUI. I wrote you in our Telegram group that I bought some SUI. What is also amazing, Algorand 18% dump. Filecoin is also one of the blue chips projects, 18% dump. Obviously BNB over 16% dump. However, I would wait until it's clear what is going on with Binance, because BNB could potentially go to zero if Binance would go bankrupt, what I don't expecting. Singularity Net 15%, also one of blue chips AI projects. The Graph AI project, number one AI project at the moment, 15%. Flow, one of the layer one blockchains, 15% down. So this could be all buying opportunities. Also Gala, Aptos, these all are buying opportunities in my opinion, because we are less than 1 year from the big pump, from the big relief rally to the upside. Never forget this, never forget to see the big picture, even though we see this FUD, because in the big picture it's still very healthy. You see in April 2021, this is when, April 2024, this is when the next halving is, this is when we expect a parabolic move. Right now it's less than 10, 11 months, we are away from the massive bull run to the upside. We could see Bitcoin dropping to 19, 15K, maybe even to 10K. However, it doesn't matter, because at the end, the price target of the bull market is here between 130 and 140,000. So therefore, right now is the time to accumulate your favorite altcoins or Bitcoin. You see most of them all again down 20%. So they already over 99% down. So therefore, this is a buying opportunity. You can also buy on spot on Bybit if you want. Link is down below. If you're short or long or on spot, you can all do it on Bybit. They don't have any fund. They have proof of funds. They have everything. However, always hold your coins on a cold wallet, bratans. So if you have any questions, write me down below, bratans. I kiss you and I see you later.